First, Europe's border agency has started deploying resources to Greece to help it cope with the migrant crisis. Although the numbers of those fleeing conflict zones in the Middle East for Europe have dipped due to winter weather, EU officials are bracing for a fresh wave early next year. The surge of migrants has been the defining story in Europe this year. Germany has taken in the largest number. It's processing more than 1 million asylum applications. In the latest in our Reporter's Notebook series, CCTV's Guy Henderson meets a family adjusting to a new life there.
Muad family is preparing for a German-speaking future. They've come from Mosul, Iraq.
Your brother? His brother. All live in the
But home is just memories.
But the house is done.
Flattened by Iraqi government shells. When the city fell to Islamic State last year, Abdullah Muad fled with his wife and 4 sons. Their story means they'll almost certainly be allowed to stay. But 3 months since applying for asylum, they say they've heard nothing. They visit the registration office almost daily. It's out of control, they tell us. But like their Syrian neighbours, they're thankful as they wait. Ahmed Kedire and his wife applied 4 months ago, so they're closer to the government's 6-month target.
We want tomorrow, but we don't have any.
Ahmed is still wary of his new surroundings.
The wait is frustrating. We can't concentrate enough on raising our child because of all the paperwork. We don't want to leave them because we don't know what would happen to them. There are so many nationalities here. We don't know these differences and how they're likely to affect them or not. We want to raise them properly.
Dealing with such diversity will surely bring challenges, but the prime focus this year has been more immediate. Donated supplies still pour in at the Wilmersdorf emergency shelter in Berlin, and 80% of the workforce is volunteers. This is a strange system carried through by kindness. It's been an extraordinary year for Germany and for Europe. 2 coordinated terrorist attacks in Paris, worsening relations with Russia over the conflict in Ukraine, and the climax of a debt crisis in Greece. And yet, earlier this month at the ruling party's annual conference, German Chancellor Angela Merkel said that her toughest task of all over these past 12 months has been mobilising any resources at hand to deal with the massive influx of migrants and refugees. Managing expectations has been one of the toughest challenges.
It helps at the beginning to have this, to train and to teach the people that they have the feeling help will come. This is so that they can trust, that they can wait, because they have a lot to wait, and it's totally annoying if authorities are still not working very well.
The Muad family are just 6 amongst more than 1 million who've sought a new life in Germany this year. There's no certainty the numbers will slow in 2016, but there's consensus that they must. Guy Henderson, CCTV, Berlin.